Have you ever felt like you're in the fire? Not literally, of course, but that feeling when the pressure is on, the heat is turned up, and everything seems to be closing in around you. It's that moment of trial, that season of difficulty, where you feel completely alone and overwhelmed. I want to share a powerful story with you today, one that completely changed how I see these moments. It's a story about three young men who faced a literal furnace, and what happened next reveals a profound truth about the nature of God. This story comes from the book of Daniel. There was a mighty king named Nebuchadnezzar who built a massive golden idol, 90 feet high. He issued a decree. Whenever you hear the sound of the orchestra, everyone, and I mean everyone, must bow down and worship this statue. The penalty for disobedience was severe and terrifying, being thrown into a blazing furnace. Now, among the people were three young Hebrew men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. They were men of integrity, men who served the king faithfully, but their ultimate allegiance was to God alone. They knew the first commandment, "You shall have no other gods before me." So when the music played and the entire nation bowed, these three men remained standing. It was an act of incredible courage, a silent, powerful protest that did not go unnoticed. Of course, some officials, eager to get on the king's good side, rushed to report them. The king was furious. He summoned Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. He gave them one last chance. "Is it true?" he asked, probably a mix of anger and disbelief. "If you are ready to fall down and worship the image I made, very good. But if you do not worship, you will be cast immediately into the midst of a burning fiery furnace. And who is the God who will deliver you from my hands?" Their response is one of the most remarkable statements of faith in history. They said, "O Nebuchadnezzar, we have no need to answer you in this matter. If that is the case, our God whom we serve is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us from your hand, O king. But if not, let it be known to you, O king, that we do not serve your gods, nor will we worship the gold image which you have set up." Think about that. They said, "Our God can save us, but even if he doesn't, our decision remains the same. We will not bow." Their faith wasn't transactional. It wasn't based on a guarantee of rescue. It was based on the character of God. They trusted him, no matter the outcome. This enraged the king. He ordered the furnace to be heated 7 times hotter than usual. It was so hot that the flames killed the soldiers who took the three men to the furnace. They were bound, fully clothed, and thrown into the heart of the fire. From a human perspective, this was the end, a gruesome, certain death. But then, something astonishing happened. The king, watching from a safe distance, leaped to his feet in amazement. He turned to his counselors and said, "Did we not cast 3 men bound into the midst of the fire?" They replied, "True, O king." "Look," he answered, "I see 4 men loose, walking in the midst of the fire, and they are not hurt, and the form of the 4th is like the Son of God." 4 men, not 3. The king himself saw it. In the hottest part of the furnace, where no life could possibly survive, they were not only alive, they were walking around freely. And they were not alone. The 4th figure, described as looking like a divine being, was right there with them. God himself had stepped into the fire. The king called them out, and Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego walked out of the furnace. The crowd gathered around them, and they saw that the fire had not touched them. Not a hair on their heads was singed, their clothes were not scorched, and there wasn't even the smell of smoke on them. They were completely unharmed. Here is the powerful lesson for you and me. God did not stop them from being thrown into the fire. The trial came. The test was real. The heat was intense. He didn't prevent the crisis. But what did he do? He joined them in it. He walked with them through the very thing that was meant to destroy them. Sometimes we pray for God to take away our problems, to stop the fire before it starts. And sometimes he does. But other times, his plan is not to stop the fire, but to step into the fire with you. He meets you in your moment of greatest need, in the heart of your struggle, and his presence changes everything. The fire that was meant to consume you becomes a place where you experience his nearness like never before. You will not be burned. You will not be destroyed. His presence is your protection. Just like those 3 men, you will come out of your trial. And when you do, you won't even have the smell of smoke on you. Instead, you'll carry the fragrance of victory, of a faith that has been tested and proven true. You will come out stronger, with a deeper testimony of God's faithfulness. So if you feel like you're in the furnace right now, remember this story. You are not alone. The fourth man is in the fire with you. Hold on to your faith, trust in his presence, and know that you will walk out of this, not just surviving, but transformed. Thanks for watching today. If this message encouraged you, please like the video and subscribe to the channel for more content like this. We'll see you in the next one.